go again. We're live. We're so alive. I feel so alive for the very millionth time. And I think you should join me. Join my live. Oops. Let me put that somewhere else. It's a mother fluffin' B-O-N-G. Let's get rid of that. You don't need to make an appearance. Toffee! Hi, bestie. How have you been? Oh, Toffee is so cute. Hi, Dave. Cool to see you here. How are you? Dave's here, man. Dave is here. Dave, because I know you, and I know you're not some creepy guy. Specs! Another not creepy guy. I love it. I'm going to make you blue. You know Robert and Toffee? There we go. You guys connect if you haven't. Everyone in blue, including Dave. Hopefully he's blue now. Let's try that again. Say something, Dave. Let's make sure you're blue. Angela Critters is here. Hi. How are you? Man, I was pretty impressed. My grandmother, if I made something better than she did, Angela, she would have never had the respect to tell me that I did better than her. And you did that for your daughter. That's beautiful. I respect it. There is no shame in your game, and I love that. Wrench. We throw wrenches at people, but only in nice ways, right, Toffee? Do you guys know Toffee the pug? So cute. I missed you too. How have you been, Toffee? You guys want to say hi to Toffee? Toffee's here. If she wasn't scratching, she'd be just so excited. Hi, Coda. Do you want to say hi to Toffee? You don't care about anything. Nothing, huh? You just want mommy to get out of your face with any kind of screen. No respect. I get no respect. But I love you. You love me? Even a little? Bombastic side eye. I can do this all day, bro. You want to play hard to get? I don't think he realizes I can see him on the screen. Oh, he's catching on. You're cute, Dakota. I love you, butthole. You love me? Oh, I love you too, buddy. Just licked my spectacles, but I'll take what I can get at this point. Lola, are you feeling jealous, boo-boo? No, she's feeling itchy. They're so cute. I love them. Now I can see you guys. Who have we? Archie! How are you? RJ. RJ is a cute dog. How is everyone? Northwoods is here? I don't know how he... Northwoods! I'm so excited you're here. I feel like a National Parks princess. I swear you're blue. You're gonna be because you're awesome. Is that okay? Speak now or forever be mad at me. Too late. Photo bombing. How are you guys? So cool to see you guys here. Guys, Dave's here, man. Dave is here. Say hi to Dave. He's funny. Who, besides Dave, can anyone tell me what movie that's from? Dave's not here, man. Anyone? I know that some of you people know. Bud Files! Woohoo! So cool to see you. Woo. Fucking woo, Northwoods. You have such a cool vibe about you. I have so much fun in your lives. Adam's Card Closet. How are you? You're blue. Blue. Ibrahim's here. Ibrahim, how are you, friend? Thanks for coming back. You're not going to get a wrench because you keep asking me for my phone number. You got to quit that, okay? Hey, Ibrahim. How are you, Yoda? Yoda is... Do you see Lola? Don't do it, girl. Control yourself. I know you want to bark. Doesn't she kind of look like Yoda right there with her ears up? You want to join the chat, bro? She carries her bowls around and brings them to me. Both of them. Coda's too, repeatedly. I swear I feed her. Look at her. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. Tim Windsor, thanks for coming. So great to see you guys. I'm going to give it a minute, and then I'm going to finish the Pen 13 story. Penis. You can say penis, can you? Or no? I guess if this live goes down immediately, you're not allowed to say penis. Okay, guys. Oh, I love you, Yoda. I feel like I've known you forever now, you know? And I've only really been on YouTube. Well, I've had a YouTube, but I've been making videos for, I want to say, like 8 or 9 months. Kenneth Beard's here! Hi! Or is it Bird? I don't know how you say it, but I know you're great. So many cool people are here. NPP, National Park Princess. I am so dense sometimes. It's like the simplest things. Okay, guys, I have to tell you about the weirdest thing that happened on YouTube today. It was a weird morning. This is weird. Oh, Sarah! In memory of John's here. Yoda, our besties here. Yoda and In Memory of John both have similar vibes just because they both have awesome accents and they both have furry friends that are not dogs, although that's not to say they don't have dogs, but rabbits, hamsters, guinea pigs. So cool. They basically like run petting zoos. Sarah even has horse. She's got every. What don't you have? Sarah's hamster Batoon has Crocs. They're so cute. You guys, if you have not lived, if you've not been in memory of John's lives, they're just so fun. And she has really good taste in music. I have to say, the most eclectic taste in music of anyone I've actually interacted with. You see, she's coming in. Hi, Lola. Good to see you, girl. Do you need something, darling? She's such a ham. I love her. She doesn't like me on the screens. She does protest. No, he won't wear them, but I have Crocs and I don't wear them either. Doesn't mean they're not awesome. But are there 4? Because maybe he just wants 2 more for his other feet. I know I've seen 2. I wish I knew. Is it ahoy? I don't know. Ahoy Vishni. Ahoy Vishni. I don't know. I probably just said the wrong thing completely. I'm so sorry if I've offended anyone's mother with those words. He does have 4 shoes. Oh, that's good. That's something that I would do, is buy my dog 2 shoes. Hi, Justin. Nice to see you. How are you? Thanks for coming in. I'm getting ready to... Spinetix is here. Hi, Spinetix. She touched my Pepe, Steve. Spinetix doesn't know where that quote comes from, but every time I see him, it runs through my head. So if I have to hear it, so do you. She touched my Pepe, Steve. Does anyone know what movie that's from? It has, what's that dude's name? I forget. Too much motivation. Keaton, Michael Keaton. Has anyone ever seen Multiplicity? Handicapped Traveler! So awesome to see you here. Y'all, if you don't know who Handicapped Traveler is, he actually has 2 channels, at least that I know of. Very cool vibes. Very cool. Such a nice person. And let me just be frank. I love his freaking hair. Coolest hair I've ever seen. So cool. I love your hair. Chew! So good to see Chew. Stupid. I'm sorry I did that. I regret it immediately. I can't help it. The things that come through my head. Sorry. Okay, guys. National Parks Princess, do you guys want to hear my crazy freaking morning, the story about the penis? Okay, this is kind of in-depth. Stella, thanks for coming back. Trigger warning. Coda, stop biting yourself, bro. Hey, stop pulling your hair out. Okay, trigger warning. I'm going to talk about something that's adult. Kind of. It's not too bad, but it does involve a penis. Not mine, not anyone I know's, but it was there. It was a fundamental part of this story. It is, I believe it's safe for kids. It wasn't safe for me, but it will be safe for you. I'll make sure of it. Here's what happened. I went onto a live. I don't know if any of you saw. Okay, first thing this morning, I was just, I just woken up. What did I do? I'm obsessed. So I went on YouTube just to see if there are any cool lives that I could check out, meet any new people or any of my friends are on, right? Well, I saw a name that I knew. And first, let me preemptively say there is a misunderstanding. Please don't show hate to anyone because no one was hateful, okay? It was a misunderstanding with a friend. I'm actually not going to say I'm not going to say his username because I don't want anyone to say anything mean or get the wrong idea. But I went to a live of someone I subscribed to, and I want to say just under 200 subscribers, maybe. I don't know a lot about this channel, but I'd seen the name pop up in lives of my friends, and I had subscribed because I was interacting with him. I want to say a week or two ago. But anyhow, I didn't really know what the channel was about, so I decided to go and watch the live. And there wasn't anyone there yet. It was just me. And although this channel was a lot had less subscribers than mine, it was clear that this user, he knew what he was doing. He was like more advanced than I am. He knew a lot more about streaming than I did. And he was using something called StreamYard, which I've seen in Joe Morgan's lives, but I never really knew what it was about. I think it was Joe Morgan's live. I'm pretty sure. But so I was just asking the man while there was no one there to watch then, right? And so I thought I would just keep the chat alive until people showed up. So I started asking questions. I took a screenshot because I didn't know if I said something wrong, but actually I didn't. What happened was I asked, I noticed that you're using this StreamYard because there's a link at the top of the chat. And I'm interested in, learning how to do more stuff and be more legit. And I said, can I ask you, what's the purpose of the StreamYard? What does that do? And he said, it's for live streaming. He was kind of short, but I'm not good with social cues. So I persisted and was asking more questions. I said something like, oh, I see. Ah, hi, so good to see you guys. Thanks for coming, Rudini. Ah, okay. So I said another comment like, but I said, what does it do though? Because aren't you already live streaming through YouTube? And he didn't say anything. I didn't take the cue again because I'm dumb sometimes, I think. But I said, he said something else very short that didn't really give me any information. And I was like, maybe it's like a gatekeeping thing. Maybe he just doesn't, my head went, oh, he just doesn't like me. Maybe I'm being rude. So I was like, how'd you get so good at all this stuff? Because you had less than 200 subscribers. I have more, and I've done live streams, but I never knew what that did. So I was just like, man, how'd you get so good at all this, And instead of replying in the chat, no one was there yet. He goes, Spexapil. I looked at your channel. I see that you've done live streams. Why are you asking so many stupid questions? And so I was like, whoa. And it was early in the morning. You guys know I'm sensitive. And I have a learning disability. So when someone says something like says the word stupid to me, it kind of like triggers me a little. It just makes me insecure, I'm not going to cry. Yes, I started crying. I'm stupid. It wasn't his fault. Let me explain before we go on, okay, guys? It wasn't his fault. It really wasn't. And that's why I'm not going to say his name. I should get the picture. I said, I'm just going to read it to you, what I said, because I really still don't know the etiquette for lives that much. And so I didn't know if maybe I asked something that, you're not supposed to ask or something. I'll just tell you what I said. So I'm not like inferring anything. Hold on here. I took a screenshot just to make sure I hadn't said anything mean. And of course, I don't know how to find it today. Forget about it. Hey, you know what? I'm going to ask my phone. Show me my photo albums. I don't know how to use my phone. Here we go. It went like this. I asked him, what does the StreamYard do? And he said, it's for streaming. And I said, "But aren't you streaming on YouTube already?" And he didn't reply. So I did ask way too many questions. I'm just going to read them to you. That was the first question. "Aren't you streaming already?" And then no answer. I said, "Is that how you get your picture in the corner?" No response. So I kept going. I'm so annoying. I wrote, "Wow, how'd you get so smart about all this stuff?" And then that's when he said, "Spectacle, you've gone live. Why are you asking me so many stupid questions?" I felt so embarrassed. And I took a minute. I took a deep breath, like, I don't know what's going on. So then I said, "I've never used anything but YouTube, honestly. I don't feel like my questions are stupid. Just curious. I'm sorry if I offended you." Then he didn't say anything. So, of course, I get the blabbermouth and I didn't know when to shut up. So I try to make it better and I keep talking and it just gets worse because I'm annoying. So, without taking a beat, I went straight into just wanted to learn from someone who seems to know a lot more than myself. Have a good one. And then I wrote again, and then without a beat, "I'm sorry." And then I wrote, "I was just asking just so I could learn." And then I just kept posting stuff, trying to, I guess, make him like me. I wrote, "I didn't want to click the link because I didn't know if it would take me away from your stream." And then I wrote again, "Only good intentions. Just wanted to be here and get to know you, show some support." So embarrassing, right? I'm not going to cry. There's more to the story. I'm not going to cry. I just felt really dumb. Sorry. This is so embarrassing. Here's what happened. It was actually a funny story. But anyhow, sorry. I feel so annoying sometimes. I told you guys a story about when I learned I had dyscalculia. So things don't always process. I'm not going to cry. Moving on. Hold on. Okay, I'm good. I'm a girl, you guys. Please don't take it with a pinch of salt. I am a very sensitive being. I am a very sensitive being. Look what I got. My ghost. It's going to make me feel better. I'm going to tell you the penis story. I swear to you, it's interconnected. You're going to be glad when I finish it. You're not going to be mad. Ooh, got my Christian crack. We'll be okay. Okay, anyhow, moving on. So here's what happened next. I took a moment, right? My feelings were really hurt and I didn't want to say anything nasty, but I felt like I just need to shut my mouth. Like, I'm embarrassing myself more the more I apologize. So I left. I left the channel. So sorry, you guys. I really was okay. It was just embarrassing. I guess I'm embarrassed telling you guys about it because I hadn't looked at the picture after. It was a lot of questions. I don't blame him. It was just him, though. And the only reason I was asking so many questions was good intentions. Like, sounds stupid, but I didn't want him to feel awkward because no one had showed up for the chat yet. Okay. And I just wanted to kind of like fill the empty space, but I genuinely wanted to know. Like, I've seen a lot of people using this and I just didn't understand why it was needed or what it did. Now I know. So anyhow, I went away from the chat just because I felt like I was bothering him. And then I got a notification like, you got a message on one of your videos, like a comment. So I checked my comment and thanks, Rudini. But and it was this gentleman. He is a really nice person, by the way. He's just different. And I'm glad I didn't reach a snap judgment because kind of a knee-jerk reaction. But it was a really nice comment. It said, "I'm really sorry. I think we had a misunderstanding. It'd be great if you would come back to the live." And so I actually did. I went back to the live and I watched it. And what had happened was, it actually happened later in this very live I went into. He explained to me what StreamYard was and how it worked, which was really nice of him. He said he didn't think that my questions, he didn't realize I was being genuine. Apparently he's had a problem with trolls lately and something called a bomber, which I got my first experience with today. I'm so sorry I cried, you guys. That was embarrassing. I'm okay. It was a good experience. But I've never been to a Kroger. I don't even know what that is. It must be somewhere else. Anyhow, I went back to the live, and StreamYard is a thing. You guys probably know this. You're much smarter than I am. I'm so sorry. Um, you guys have probably used it, and I've always wanted to know. I'm so glad that I went because I learned about it today. It's the thing that lets you put a link and you can click on it and you can join the stream. You can have your picture up on there. That's how they get, I guess, the little boxes, you know? So you can click it and go into the StreamYard and then your face can show up. You get a little square to put your face on, which is so cool. I want to learn more about it. I don't know if you have to pay for it. But yes, and I don't know how to do that, Phil. That's so cool. See, me too, handicap traveler. Thank you. And he kept saying it in his live after that. And I just didn't want to ask because I thought I'm just a newbie, you know? But so, yeah, me either, Stella. But I learned a lot today. Oh, honey, I love you, Share Bear. Text me later. I'm getting better at using my phone. Um, so I went to the stream, and this is what happened. I was watching. He had a friend come in, and they were both chatting, and he explained to me that he's had a problem with bombers, which is people, they will steal someone's avatar and make a YouTube account looking like someone, basically mocking them or impersonating them. And then they will enter a live stream as that person, but it's not. It's a copycat. And he had a bomber while I was watching his live. So now I understand. The bomber came in. It was a picture of a red Chevy pickup truck as his profile picture. He clicked the link, entered the stream, and as I was watching, they introduced him. He stood up and showed his penis, and then pornography on the live, and it got taken away immediately. So that's why he was paranoid, I guess, and told me that, why am I asking so many stupid questions? He thought I was a bomber. And I saw some strange bomber's Pen13 or Pen15, his junk, his man bits. It wasn't impressive. And I'm not saying that because of size. I'm saying that because I don't want to see your junk. Girls don't like pics, guys. We don't want those. Maybe one or two. I certainly don't want to see your without an invitation. At least buy dinner first. Good Lord. So yeah. Hey, Surfer's here. I don't know if you caught my penis story, but it was not it was not cute. It was all up in your face, like oogling you, like, hey, look at my wang. Hanging out with your wang out on the YouTube. It was creepy, and I think that I need therapy. Handicapped. Let's be real. Most everyone likes the tatas. I have a lot of gay male friends that are totally hype men for the tatas, okay? They'll tell you your butt looks good. Everyone likes a tata. Not everyone wants to see a wang. Not without an invitation, at least. So guys, public service announcement. Specs and other women and men in the world, we don't want to see it. You should ask first. It's just polite. It's very simple. Hello, nice to meet you. Would you like to see my junk? Oh, no? Okay. No harm, no foul. Have a good one. Simple as that. I like tatas and I've got my own. They're not offensive. They feed babies. They're great. Can you say the same for your wang? No, you can't. You shouldn't. Good Lord, you shouldn't. Berry. It's baseball season. I've got a Dodgers Giants game on my DVR. Please do not spoil it for me. I have serious trauma from Dodgers Giants games. Serious. Sorry, widow. I'm sorry. I should get a filter on my mouth. Maybe I would say less embarrassing things and not ask so many questions. See, I don't even know how to have a panel. Now I'm afraid. Oh, I heard about it. I have to admit to you, I've been a little bit sour on the Astros ever since they cheated against the Dodgers. It's like stealing from the dollar store. Have better goals in life. God. But no disrespect if you're of your fans. If you like the Astros, more power to you. Good for them. That's nothing against them now, right? Go Astros. Respect. We love orange. But that was gross. You don't steal from a dollar store. You don't cheat against the Dodgers. Call plays. This is hard for me to say, okay, because I'm a diehard Giants fan. Okay, respect the Giants. Let me show you guys. You want to see how you win a World Series? That's how you win a World Series. That right there. You're welcome. I got that tattoo and I said, we're going to win a World Series and we're going to be a dynasty. Bam. A month later, we did. You're welcome. Danny J, I'm so glad you're here. I don't know how to pronounce ahoy, aho. Hello. I know how to say obrigada, Danny. Hola? I know that Brazil is Portuguese and Mexico is Spanish, but it's the best I can do, but I'm working on it. Sorry, my nose is running because I was crying. I wasn't crying. That's true. Very good point, Rudini. Yeah, and it did. It went away right away. So the moral of the story is I didn't make a snap judgment and just say, that guy's mean, even though it really hurt my feelings the way he said it. Because you guys know I have a learning disability. And so when someone says the word stupid to me, it really doesn't matter how you package it. It's going to hurt my feelings. I'm sensitive. And that's on me, not on him, you know? He doesn't know me from Adam, just like I didn't know him from Adam, and I couldn't have known that he was experiencing bombers. But I would say that I hope so. I would say that I only get to make the rules for me and how I act in my life. But I sure as heck am going to remember to be really kind to people in real life and in my chat because, you know, I don't know what you guys have been through, every little thing, or what might trigger you or really hurt your feelings or make you cry and look silly in the morning first thing. Coffee and tears, breakfast of champions. Just kidding. I'm over it. And in fact, I told him at the end of his live, I was in that live for quite a while and it was a really good experience. Those guys taught me a lot. And he was very apologetic. When I got back to the live, after my feelings got hurt and I decided to give him another chance, not to make a snap judgment, he was literally, before I was even there, he was like, oh, I feel really bad. I went and checked out her channel and she's legitimately asking me questions. And so we made friends. The moral of the story. Thanks for coming, Rudini. I love your channel. You're such a kind person, and I love that about you. I feel like movie stars come to see my chat, and I'm just so stoked. You guys, if you don't know Rudini, go right now. I'll wait. You don't even have to come back. Go make friends with Rudini because you're going to appreciate that channel a lot. If sometimes you doubt yourself and you just need a smile, that's where you need to go. Yoda, go on. You're going to like it. Sorry, now my eyes are all red and I look like a big weenie. And that's okay. Because you know what? I cry sometimes. I get my feelings hurt sometimes. I say things that come out wrong a lot. And I try to make it better by saying more stuff that comes out even worse a lot. But I'm trying. And I don't purposely hurt anyone's feelings. So it could be worse stuff, right? WVogs18! How are you? Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. StreamYard is used. Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you. The Oracles channel, you guys, you should connect with the Oracles channel because he is a huge supporter of like smaller channels like mine. He's really a kind person and his live streams are really fun. You'll meet a lot of neat people there. I'm really all right. I am. I mean, I'm glad that the penis thing happened while I was there because then I immediately understood. He was paranoid that his channel would get banned, that maybe I was asking questions. I don't know. I don't know because it's never happened to me. I'm not like that famous. Like he was legit. He knew how to use all the apps and edit. I don't know how to do any of that. I just get on here and ramble and talk to my friends. but different strokes, right? And I actually learned a lot from him. He was a really nice person and really smart. And I'm glad that I didn't just decide he was some jerk and block him and never talk to him again, because then I'd probably still be crying. But he learned something too, I think, because he was really apologetic and I could tell he felt really bad. I felt it. He didn't just say it, like I felt it. And I appreciated that. You know what, Stella? That's going to make me cry. That's why I'm so sensitive, I think, Stella, because when I was little, if you guys know, my real mom left me in a hotel room when I was like 4 months old, and she didn't come back. And so eventually they found my mom's mom, my grandmother who raised me. She passed away, but she was bipolar, and she was a very good person, she loved me more than anyone's ever loved me in the whole world. And I miss her so much, but she was mean. She could be really mean sometimes, really volatile, and I never knew what to expect. I remember being really, really young, laying in my bed having chest pains, and I couldn't fall asleep because I'd be listening for like a cupboard to slam. Or I still get triggered if someone that I love is around me and they go, because she used to do that. And it was always followed by something awful. Always. It was always, she was going to freak out. And she would always, of course, I was little. I was little, like 3. And I would cry. And she'd be like, because she had her own demons. And I think that it hurt her to see me cry. And she would know that, I was crying because I was scared or I was upset. And it would make her feel bad. But she couldn't articulate that. And so she would be meaner. And she would yell at me for crying. And as an adult, that doesn't seem like it a big deal. But when you're a little girl, 3 or 4, somewhere in there, and that's all you have. The whole world seems really unsafe. And so I'm really sorry that happens to you, Stella. And I want you to know that sometimes when adults do mean things or say things that hurt you, it's the last thing they want to do. That when she does something that makes you feel like that, it's probably because something doesn't feel good in her. It has nothing to do with you. Because just from interacting with you on YouTube, you make every single day better when I get to talk to you. And I bet you make every single day better for your mom. And if she could just understand how you felt inside for a minute, I bet you she'd tell you something that would make you feel a lot better. But until then, come hang out with us because we love you here. Thank you for not making fun of me for crying today, you guys. It's been a day. But it's been a really good day, to be honest with you. Can you still hear me? To help myself, I'm doing something called, I always get the letters wrong. EDRM, I believe it's called. I'm doing a therapy. It has to do with rapid eye movement desensitization. Kelly and Jordan, it's so good to see you. Did I mess anything up, you guys? Because sometimes I push the wrong button on here, and I'm so sorry if I did. Please let me know if I do. I'm going to attempt to make you a moderator, Kelly and Jordan, because you guys are awesome, and I would love to. And if I mess anything up, please let me know. I'm going to grab my mouse. Wait 1 second. And then I'm going to get off of here because I think my thing is going to die. I hope I didn't time anyone out or do anything awful. If I did, please let me know. I'm doing something called, I can't remember the letters. It's, I think, eye desensitization rapid movement. And it's basically, it's like, it reprograms. Okay, when you fall asleep, this is just very lame from my understanding. I'm going to try to say it. When you fall asleep, you get to like REM sleep and your eyes do this thing and it connects to your brain and the way your brain is wired and processes things. So I am doing this therapy where you think about all the hard stuff that maybe you try not to think about. because you don't want to be sad, right? And you think about it, and then you watch this thing, it ticks a certain movement. It's very hard to explain. I'm so sorry, I'm not doing it justice. But basically, it rewires your brain to not be as affected by those negative thoughts. It's kind of like I told you, reframing negative thoughts. But I don't know why, I don't know how, and maybe it's a placebo effect, but it has helped me tremendously, tremendously. Because a year ago, you guys, I was isolating. I was in such a deep depression. I didn't think I had any self worth, and I didn't feel comfortable around people, any people. And today, I'm not even lisping today. That's a big deal, you guys. I get scared around people and I lisp. And I'm never going to be perfect. I'm never going to think like everyone else. I'm never going to not struggle on a day to day basis with self worth and with not isolating. And I might always have bouts of depression. But I'm never going to hide out every day and pretend I'm okay again, because that's the worst thing. The 5 a.m. club? That sounds cool. What's it about? And so you don't have to be perfect to be just fine. That's the moral of the story. I don't want to let you guys down, but I'm never going to be perfect. I'm never going to say all the right things. I'm never going to be a supermodel. I'm always going to dress funny. But I'm always going to be kind. And that's all I can hope for. I love you so much, Share Bear. I love you so much. She's a superstar. She doesn't post. I don't care. Subscribe to her. She's one of my best friends in the whole world. I love you, Share Bear. Text me later. She's a sweet person. Yeah, I know you all have at least one person in your life that you meet and you're just like, wow, that's an amazing person. I feel that about a lot of people, but I'm usually right. Perch, it was so good to see you. Thank you so much for coming. I see Perch everywhere. Just such a cool person. You have to know Perch. Amazing. I just know the nicest people on here. Yes, Yoda. And you know what? I'm so glad I'm not perfect. Because that's just too much pressure, you know? These days, I'm worrying a lot more about how I feel inside and less about how it looks to everyone else. Because I think for a long time in my life, I had it so backwards. And I just wanted everyone else to think I was okay. And I was always last on the list. I never took care of me. But when I think about that little girl I used to be, she's still in there. She just looks different. And man, she deserves to have people be nice to her. She deserves for me to be nice to her. Oh, Ibrahim, your flowers died. I'm sorry. I love you, Danny J. You're the best. That's just your head telling you that, Yoda. You got it. Yoda, I'm sorry to tell you this, but your brain's a liar. The rest of you is lovely. And I love you so hard. But your brain is a dang liar. Because so many people love you. So many people are amazed by your artwork. Do you think I'm friends with losers? I've never met a loser. I haven't. I am friends with kind people. I would rather be kind than rich. I'd rather be kind than beautiful. I would rather be kind than smart. Yeah. I'd rather be kind than anything, I think. Yoda, you know what? One day, you're going to be so glad that you didn't give up. I can promise you, one day you're going to be so glad you didn't give up because I've been there and I'm so glad I didn't. I love you so much. Without you guys, I would be so sad. Yoda, you have the best live streams. You're just like me, Yoda. I thought all of a sudden, oh, you're not rude. Stella, I've been wondering too. That's why you're a moderator. I'm not really sure what it means either. But as long as he's not saying anything inappropriate or mean. Oh, it's nice to see you, Rambling Muckster. Thank you for coming. You guys, Rambling Muckster is a really interesting fellow. Some really fun live streams. DJ DJ, you're amazing. Are you kidding me? I could not believe how good you are. I learned so much from you, DJ Wise. I can't believe that was your first one. Your wife is so cute. I feel like she's a kindred spirit. I love her hair too. You guys, check out DJ Wise. Not only is he so cool, but his wife. You have to watch his live. It was his very first one. It was so entertaining. I had so much fun. Yoda, you are one of the best here. Obrigada, Danny. Did I say it right? El que per pirera. Hi, friends. All my friends are here. It's so cool. You reported Yoda? For what? Being awesome? Bye, Stella. I hope you had a really great birthday, sweetie. Come back and see us, okay? Love you, girl. My bestie, that's a Swiftie. I never thought I would have one of those. What's going on, guys? Are you guys doing okay? I'm not really sure what's going on. The 5 a.m. club rewires your brain? That's really cool. Where can you buy that? It's a book, right? I love that stuff. Guys, don't bark, please. Hi, kitty. Sorry, I'm checking out the because I'm not really sure the chat. I'm not really sure what's going on. Love you, Widow. Thanks for coming, friend. Guys, can anyone fill me in on what exactly is going on? Phil's Treehouse is my friend. What's going on, Yoda? Go ahead, Perch. Thank you. I've had to do that several times. Oh, I'm not sure what it means. Sorry. Yeah, it's actually happened a few times. Thank you, Perch. I'm not really sure how to do that, and I always mess it up. Elike Per Pereira. You guys, do you know that channel? Thank you. I'm not really sure if Ibrahim speaks a lot of English or not. So I'm just not really sure. I know I asked him just not to ask for my phone number or say innuendos like that because it's just not the place for that. It's not that kind of channel. But if you're blue, it's for a reason. I trust you and you know a lot more about YouTube than me. So thank you. I appreciate you guys. I'm learning to do this stuff. Let me see. You guys, I learn so much each time you come here. All I ask is that you guys are not mean to each other, okay? I love Elike Pereira. I think that's such a cool name. Hey, I give myself a timeout like every day. Hey, you know what? There's one thing I'm going to ask of you, Yoda. You got to be nicer to yourself, okay? Because I'm like that too. We are mean to ourselves. Why are we nice to everyone else and not nice to ourselves? You got to work on it, okay? Yeah, you can do that too. Guys, I love you all. My laptop's going to die. Sorry for crying so much. I'm a girl, but I had a really fun time with you guys today. Thank you for joining me. And I would really like to I know. You're not. You're very cool. But just be nice to yourselves for tonight, please. Just try. For tonight, try to be kind to everyone you run into, okay? You guys, this is so fun. I like the lives where I don't have to walk the dogs because I just like hanging out with you. You too, Rambly Muxer. It was really nice to meet you. Thanks for teaching me. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you next time, okay? Oh, that's so cool. Just try. That's all you can do. That's all I'm doing, Yoda. I love you, bestie. You guys, thanks so much for coming to hang out with me today. I had a blast. Thanks for listening to my Pen 15. Have a good day. I love you so hard.